Hello dear children, this is class 9 maths class. In the previous class we had started chapter 18 statistics and we have started doing exercise also. We have done till question number 2. Now we are going to start question number 3. So we have done till here. Now let us see the next question. The marks of 24 candidates in the subject mathematics are given below. These are the marks of 24 students. The maximum marks are 50. Make a frequency distribution taking class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20. In this way, we have to make it a frequency distribution table. For this, we will make it a three columns. In first column, we have to write down marks, tally marks, and frequency. It is given in the question that we have to take the class interval from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and 50 to 60 in this way. And now, let us see how many students obtained marks between 0 to 10. There are 4 students. And the number of students who obtained marks between 10 to 20 are 6. Now we will represent them 6 in this way in tally marks. 10 to 30 there are 3 students, 3 like this we will write down in tally marks. 30 to 40 4, 40 to 50 6, in this way we will write down in tally marks. 50 to 60 1. And now we will add all the frequency. When you will add all the frequency, you will get it to 24. And in the question also it is given 24 students. So to both are same, 24 students, and here is also 24. In this way, this is our answer. Next question, number 3. Find the actual lower and upper class limits and also the class marks of the classes 1.1 to 2.0, 2.1 to 3.0 and 3.1 to 4.0. Dear students, if you will see carefully, you will find out that these class intervals are inclusive frequency in the form of inclusive, not in exclusive. I told you how to make inclusive into convert inclusive into exclusive. For that, what we have to do? We have to subtract the lower limit of the next class interval from the upper limit of the first class interval. Difference between upper limit of one class and lower limit of next class. So this is the difference. 2.1 minus 2.0, that is equal to 0.1. Now we have to find out the adjustment factor. How we will find out? The difference should be divided by 2. In this way we will get it 0.05. Now subtract the adjustment factor from the lower limit and add the adjustment factor in the upper limit in each class interval. Let us see. 1.1 minus 0.05, that is equal to 1.05, and in upper limit 2.0 plus 0.05, that is equal to 2.05. Similarly, 2.1 minus 0.05, that is equal to 2.05, and in upper limit 3.0 plus 0.05, that is equal to 3.05. In third class interval, 3.1 minus 0.05, that is equal to 3.05. Similarly, in upper limit 4.0 plus 0.05, that is equal to 4.05. Now let us see what are the lower limits. These are the lower limits: 1.05, 2.05 and 3.05. And what are the upper limits? 2.05, 3.05 and 4.05 are the upper limits. Now let us find out the class mark. Dear students, I told you how to find out the class mark. Actually, it is a mid value of the class interval. So how will you find out the mid value? Lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So here lower limit plus upper limit, 1.05 plus 2.05 divided by 2, that is equal to 3.10 divided by 2, which is equal to 1.55 is the lower limit. 1.55 is the class mark for the first class interval. Next, 2.05 plus 3.05 divided by 2, that is equal to 5.10 divided by 2, which is equal to 2.55 is the class mark of the second class interval. Similarly, 3.05 plus 4.05 divided by 2 is equal to 7.10 divided by 2, which is equal to 3.55 is our class mark for the third class interval. And then we have to make it a column. 3 columns we have to draw and we have to represent this in this way. So this is our answer. In this way we have to write down the answer. Now next question is construct a cumulative frequency distribution table from the frequency table given below. This table is given to us, and with the help of this table we have to write down the cumulative frequency. Let us see. Here class intervals is given 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50. Now frequency is also given in the question 12, 18, 23, 15, 10. For cumulative frequency, students, you have to keep it in your mind that in the first group, the cumulative frequency and frequency both will be same. So 12 and 12 we will write down as it is. In next group, this 12 will be added to this 18. So 18 plus 12, 12 plus 18, that is equal to 30. And this 30 will, in the next group, next class interval, this 30 will be added to 23. So 30 plus 23, that is equal to 53. Again this 53 will be added to 15, that is equal to 68. And 68 will be added to 10, it will be 78. Now we will add all this frequency, we will get it 78, and the last cumulative frequency is also 78. So both are same. In this way we can say this is our answer. In next question, students, construct a frequency distribution table from the following cumulative frequency distribution. In this question, cumulative frequency will be given to you, and from that we have to find out the frequency. Let us see. Again we have to make it a 3 columns. First class interval, cumulative frequency, and third for frequency. It is given in the question 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30. And cumulative frequency is also given to you 18, 30, 46, 73 and 90. Now let us find out the frequency. As I told you, in the first group, cumulative frequency and frequency will be same. So 18, 18 we will write down as it is. In next group, what you have to do, this 18 will be subtracted from 30 to get frequency. So 30 minus 18 is equal to 12. In next group, next class interval, what we have to do, this 30 will be subtracted from 46. In this way you will get it 16. And similarly next group, 46 will be subtracted from 73, we will get it 27. And in next group, 73 will be subtracted from 90 and we will get it 17. Now add all the frequency here, we will get it 90, and the last cumulative frequency is also 90. So in this way both are same. So this is our answer. Next question is, construct a frequency table from the following table. This table is given to you: less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50, less than 60. And number of students means frequency is also given: 6, 15, 30, 39, 53, 70. Dear students, remember one thing, if less than or more than type question will come, then this frequency will be considered as cumulative frequency. Now again we will make it a 3 column here: marks, number of students, it means cumulative frequency is given in the question, already given in the question. Now we have to find out the frequency. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. And cumulative frequencies are given 6, 15, 30, 39, 53, 70. Now let us find out the frequency. As I told you, cumulative frequency and frequency will be same in the first class interval. So 6, 6 will write down here. In next class interval, the 6 will be subtracted from 15, it will be 9. Here also let us subtract this 15 from 30. 30 minus 15, that is equal to 15. Now again we will subtract this 30 from 39, we will get it 9. 39, when we will subtract 39 from 53, we will get it 14. And when we will subtract this 53 from 70, we will get it 17. So now we will add all this frequency, then we will get it 70 here, and the last cumulative frequency is also 70. So both are same. In this way this question we have to solve here. So children, in this way the first part we have completed. Exercise 18a we have completed. Now in next class we will see the next topic, next exercise 18b. So today this much only. Thank you.